Alrighty, hello and welcome
Hi.
yeah, once more to our epic episode of Hearts of War, a modified version of Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen. We are the Rollers of Fate, and we are super excited to be here with you tonight, as always. So please may the internet gods bless our cyber journey. Alrighty, I am Cisco Blanco, your Chaos Coordinator, and with me I have the bravest and coolest adventurers. We have a zonated.
You forgot who we are?
Yes, I was actually gonna
We're
call you. I
here.
was gonna call you David, as always. And then I forgot.
That's okay.
No, zonated Martin and One Eye Cash with us. So yeah, say hello, y'all.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Hello, y'all.
Hello, you Swedish Dragonlances.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have a new challenge for you today, actually. Yep. So let's roll for group inspiration while we show our crazy announcements here. And I'll change here. So yeah, let's do.
That's funny. Cool. Oh, it was almost in that one.
Oh,
Alright. So please tell
Come
me when you
on.
guys roll.
Yeah.
Do a drum.
I got a natural 20.
Yay!
No, you
You did not.
Liar.
No, I totally did.
Alright.
You got an 8.
No, that was someone else.
That was a glitch, was it?
8. Not even a 9. Just an 8. Sure. Alright, and then we got a 13 and a 4. So yeah, please, Mr. Zacriel, donated roll for a D6 for your group inspiration. Oh. Well, you still have 2. It could be worse.
See, you should let me do it.
Yeah, I think somebody else should roll.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he did get that 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, yes. All right, thank you very much for that. Very amazing friends, for being here playing with me as well, and to everyone who is watching us from home. Please also make yourself cozy and grab a nice drink, and give a follow to Zonated Comrade and One Eye Cash that I forgot to mention, please. Links to their streams in our channel. They also run super fun, awesome streams. And you can see Martin many places. You just don't see him online, but he is D&D super fun as well. Anyway, grab a drink, and now let's find out where the drums of war will be begin today. Nice. Buy me time, please. Lots of it.
Wait, I will buy you time.
Oh wow, nice.
That's the drums of war, right?
Yeah, that's the ones.
Yeah,
that's
them?
amazing.
Okay.
Cool, yes. I got it. Alrighty. So previously, in the aftermath of V-Day, the Divine Vanguard joined Calaman's special forces on their fight against the Dragon Queen. Now they have traveled to the northern wastes to find out their enemy's plots and thwart it. In Reke's Edge, the group made a secret alliance with Dalamar, an elven mage, and had an agreement to go to several locations for him in hopes to find the City of Lost Names, who he's also interested in discovering. Him and his mages have been searching for relics as well, elven relics around the northern wastes. And after finding different obstacles like the magical wash, creatures that accost them, and eventually our heroes made it to the Phoenix Shrine. In there, after this consecrating the place back, destroying the black puddings that were making corruption and had nested there for a while, they managed to accomplish their mission, and they were blessed by the god Habakkuk for their actions. But then afterwards, they kind of like started doing different things as they got ready to rest. Our friend Zacriel visited supposedly on his own the library, but before he noticed, everyone followed somehow. And our heroes find themselves once more there, but this time they realize things were different as they were there, and within the shrine's magic was blocking the entrance to the library, and after researching for a little and going inside, they decided that as different voices and things were heard, a retreat was the best option once more. Then later on, dreams, visions, and different events were relived during dreams, and Zachriel, as well as others, saw different parts on the path of ashes, a place where it seems those who passed away walk alone and leads to the city of Istar, hidden demi-plane, wherever that is. An offer was made by the Archfather and was refused with a nice kind of like, yeah, sort of kind of answer. But after all these things, different other conversations, discussions, and all that, we find ourselves once more now having breakfast by the shrine. You are with Iceburn and his people, and I'll leave you back the room.
So that's us officially got a long rest then, eh?
Yes, you can actually hit all of you the long rest
Lovely.
button. I'll give you a little bit of a map, even though it's not going to be useful for much. But that's what you guys were at the moment. I leave it to you in this sunny, kind of like cold morning, as the elves are there sharing different delicious elven breads and foods and delicacies that they had prepared, and the celebration continues as the night swimming, trancing, and the amazing effects of this drink that the elves offered made a huge difference, and the party went along and along and along until interrupted. I leave it to you.
Elf blood. No, I'm joking.
So, how did everyone sleep?
Yeah,
Well,
slept okay.
I meditated okay, Iceberg will say, and a few of the others kind of. You see that at this point, half of them are having their own conversation, and Iceberg is more focused with you guys.
So, what are our plans for today?
I believe we promised to help Ishran.
Yes, that'll be.
Oh, we got to save your friends. Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be wonderful. I also this morning, just a few minutes before you guys woke up, we got a message via Pirate Express from some of my colleagues.
So they're okay.
Well, not really. They just know we just know where some of them are. But yeah, they are not okay. They've still been trapped and lost.
Cisco,
Yeah.
Cash and Cedric totally remember what you're talking about. For the sake of the rest of the group, do you want to remind them of what it is?
So just out of game, I will if you guys remember, these people's pilgrimage, whatever, was interrupted.
Pilgrimage.
Yeah, pilgrimage was interrupted as some draconians attacked them and kidnapped some of their members. So a few of them are missing at the moment. So he's just mentioning that he got news that where some of them are. And then he will say, yes, you already have half of the money, so I'll be ever so grateful. I believe my companions could be some of them in camp carrying clay. I'm not really sure. Apparently, our leader managed to escape and send the message to us, but then she was recaptured and taken elsewhere.
Wait, how did you know she was captured?
Well, I imagine she was captured. She's not here, so yeah,
All right.
it will be a bit of an assumption, but yeah.
Well, we'll go there and rescue the others, and if she's there, then that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. According to the message.
She's the type of person that she would go back to rescue the others, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest, few of them are being taken to Camp Caronclay apparently, and our leader was mentioning that they were taking her towards the Sunward fortress when she managed to escape. So she will have made it here already, hopefully. We're not really sure. So we were thinking probably that makes more sense to kind of like pass through there and kind of deal with whatever is there on the way, and then make the way. We will start making our way towards Camp Caronclay, but like once we get there, we'll just have to hide. We don't really have the capabilities and the might like you do. And he kind of looks down, a bit ashamed, you know.
So, just a question: how long has this lady been with you guys? Is she like new, or she been with you guys for like a while?
No, she's one of our. She's been with us since I'm a child. We all kind of like live together in our settlement, quite a few days away from here, and we just complete the pilgrimage and go back. And you know, she's a good woman. You know, she's always.
Well, that was going to be my next question. What is she like? Is she like friendly, or did she leave on like bad terms, or
no?
She's trustworthy.
She's a cleric, you know. She's like
she's the leader.
Yes,
right?
She's our leader. I mean, she's we wouldn't want to wish for a better priest than Yerko. You know, she's one of those people who always helps anyone she can. Like you mentioned, Lorandir, is very likely she will have come back to try to rescue if more of them were still there, for sure.
Cool. So where is that? Where the circle? Where you at least know where some of your people are? Whereabouts is that from here? Is that just north?
Yeah.
Or
So so the Sunward Fortress is
Look, we have a map. Show us the map.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. He kind of like lets them out, the map out, and let me make sure I show you the right map because I always mess
that
it
is
up
why
here.
he is the ranger.
Yep. And then as you get your map out,
This
you
place hates
see
me.
this. You are kind of like at the moment there, now on the where this Phoenix Shrine is, even though you don't see it
So
on the map.
these three
fully.
ones are the ones that we were given by the other elves, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
These three.
yeah, that's the
So
other.
they're at the what would be the Sunward Forest. Okay.
So
Fortress. Sorry.
I'll show you just 1 second. And he kind of like starts saying, I said, it's right here, right there. And he kind of like points in the map towards going northeast. I'm not sure. Can you see that pin actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So,
that's
it's surrounded by a lot of water. It looks like.
Where
Yes,
is
it's-
this Camp Caronclay?
Yeah, I'll show you this as well. And he kind of starts kind of like looking them up and slowly with his finger starts tracing up. And you see that the distance itself is not actually that close. It's just like you think it's a few days away. And I'll just reveal it here on the map as is here actually. So he will say it's there. I don't know if you guys can see that point. I'll do it again so we can make it bigger on the stream. So it's like, there,
Yes.
around there. Yeah.
You can see it. Yeah.
So
So
it's,
you say that they were taken here and then taken here, or they were captured here and taken here?
yeah. So they were captured. Captured and taken towards the Sunward. They were captured, some of them, and split the party, the group, and some of them managed to escape, and then the ones that managed to escape were leading towards this fortress, and the other group, for some reason, they divided them both, and the other ones went the other way. It
Okay,
doesn't really
understood.
make sense.
In both places. We don't know where she's.
Yeah, they mentioned something about a treatment or some kind of experiment that they were trying in this Sunward fortress. So she did
So I guess
mention.
from here we should probably go to the Sunward fortress, check it out, and then go to the other place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
I
be.
think it's on the way, isn't it? So we may as well.
How many people were captured, just so we know how many people it is we're meant to be bringing back or rescuing?
So you have like 5 in total. So,
Including the captain.
yes, so my leader was taken on her own towards the place with the experiments and
Okay.
in the Sunward fortress, and then the others were taken towards Camp Clay.
Okay. Okay.
I'll actually write the names of how they
Understood.
spell, yeah. Oh, it's gonna
And
copy
do you
the
know
link.
anything about the fortress? Where the expect like what we're going to be coming up against, just so we might be able to prepare?
To be honest, we have never really traveled that way. We just know that there is a place called the Sunward Fortress, but we don't really even know anything about it. I
Okay, so
wish
I'm
we
guessing
did.
she didn't hand over any information either then.
Yeah, just that she was being taken to perform some kind of experiment. That's the only thing we know. That's why they separated them.
How long ago was this?
Just like a few days before we saw you. We knew this offering has to be performed in a certain time according to the moons. As you noticed yesterday, they all have to be in a certain position specifically for the offering, and we were running out of time. We knew you would have preferred us to do the offering and then do the rest afterwards, and that's what we did. We just know
Nice.
that Sunward Fortress is really old. It's old. It's always.
Well, I mean, we were supposed to go there anyway to check it out for the other elves.
Oh yes, you mentioned these mages, right?
Yes, some elves that we met. So some Sylvanesti elves.
Okay, yeah. All right. That sounds. I guess there is not that many locations around here, but we fear the wash and all these things. We are a bit unsure what it will be the best way. I think we will make our way there and wait for you in Camp Clay by the outskirts and try to support you. We'll try to rummage and get supplies and food and whatever we can to aid you. But like we see, we are humble people.
Understood. It looks like it's going to be about maybe a day's worth of travel to get to the forest. I keep saying forest. Why do I? Fortress. Oh, gosh. I've not had my coffee.
No. Yes, take this, and he kind of like gives you this kind of like Elven brew coffee, double
Is it going to send me on trip with the other stuff?
ice cold because they are kind of like elves, sea elves. So I don't imagine them having hot coffee. So it's gonna be like iced coffee, yeah. And it's super cold as well. It's just like you have a sip and you feel like your mouth.
It's not.
Yeah.
So it's horrid. Oh, it's like unless it's cold brew. Right. Okay. It's better coffee than no coffee. Right. I guess we don't really have any information and on this fortress. I think we better try and get there as soon as we can. Maybe to do some checks on from the outside before we maybe try and break our way in, or just like to observe recon.
He looks towards. Make an insight check if you want, actually. As you see,
Okay.
as you say those things, he kind of like looks towards the other group. For a second, everyone can make it if
17.
you guys want.
Six.
I got a 12.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I got a 26.
He's super easy to read. The DC was 10 there. You all realize that he doesn't have a clue of kind of like the strategies of anything. He will kind of like, when you say to kind of wait around, that's as far as he gets, like he doesn't know what to do next at all, like you see that these people are really probably farmers and things like that, like they don't have a clue.
Passive, yeah, they ain't got any.
Yes. Don't worry. We're not asking you to do anything. You can hold back and you can
Just
give
have
us a
surprise
signal.
and get ready for when your people return.
Yes, and if there's anything, if we do go in to investigate, like actually go up to the fortress or whatever, then you can like do a signal or something if incoming forces are coming or some sort of danger of some kind.
Yeah, okay.
You don't have to get involved directly.
Oh, are they coming with us? They're not staying here.
No, I believe that you're coming with us, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
well,
is that what I'm understanding?
We were thinking to go towards the Camp Caron Clay. Just there is the long way. I will imagine with your battle readiness, you will travel much faster than what we used to. That will be a problem for us. So we could keep an eye and keep watch in Camp Caron Clay, and then that way, when you arrive, we will be able to tell you what is happening around. I think that could be useful, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
And then that way, we can do it like that.
Understood. Right, shall we finish up breakfast and crack on with the day?
Alrighty.
We've got stuff to do.
Okay. And as you guys enjoy this kind of like beautiful food, considering everything is cold, there is a lot of like elven breads, kind of like nothing is really cooked. It's more like raw in a way and kind of like made into different shapes and stuff like that, but it's quite delicious. It's like things wrapped in rice, kind of sushi, sashimi, this kind of style, like a Japanese breakfast in our world, and stuff like that. Quite nice. In terms of how long it will take you, if you wanted to go the kind of fast way, it will be just 30 miles. So let's just check, because there is a specific table here.
I'm particularly thinking if it does take the day, that we can just do some observation when we get there. We don't actually have to go in today, maybe, just do since we have no information. That's the only reason I suggest we try and get there close as we can and try to do some observations before we go in, maybe the next day or even that night if we want to push it. It depends what we get when we get there, what we see. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I mean, we should check it out. I mean, obviously there's some experiments going on, so.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we have no idea what's going on there, so we need to make sure we get as much information as possible before we actually go in.
Well, guarantee you the experiments are going to be for military purposes.
And they're going to be inside, locked away somewhere, so we're not going to know anything about that until we go in.
Exactly. So I think we should go there, observe, and then make a decision what we want to do with what
Maybe
we see.
hold back and
Yeah.
on our spells as well. Like, be resourceful with them. Don't burn anything
Yes.
away.
Yes, try and not use any, especially with this fucking place and what it does with magic.
Yes, I mean, hopefully everything will be okay. It will take us traveling as fast as we can. It will probably take us 3 days to get there, at least. To you, probably
fine.
will be a couple if you. I'm sure you can travel much faster than us. To come Carrion Clay. I mean,
Right.
sorry, not to. I'm just confusing myself here on game and out of game. To Sunward Fortress. So,
Yeah.
but they will keep going. So to them, it will take them much more than that. So he will be saying, well, it will take you to get there, rather.
Yeah.
And then to the
Right,
other.
well, I'm done.
Alrighty. So, Godspeed. And we will be waiting for you, Camp Carrion Clay. Thank you once more again, and I have no words to thank you for what you're doing for us. You will be remembered by our people for generations to come if you manage to complete your assignment. Thank you. And
No
they
problem at all.
kind of like start preparing the things, packing up their tents and backpacks and everything.
Just before we go, the leader, their cleric of these water elves, I just want to shake his hand and say thank you for letting me be a part of this experience, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I'll hand him a makeshift symbol of Kiri Jolliffe that I made the night before.
Oh, nice.
Token of appreciation.
Yeah, he kind of like takes it, like you see how much is value in your gift here, like, he's holding it like it's like a jewel from like a rare jewel, the way he's holding it, and he looks at you like, oh, thank you so much for that. This is amazing. I believe this is Kiri Jolliffe, right? The symbol.
Yeah, our gods are brothers, so
Yes.
that makes us
Oh,
spiritually
wow.
connected, I suppose.
Yes, it was
Does that make you
wonderful.
cousins?
That's a good point. I don't know really, but it will be an honor to be part of your family, he says, kind of with a big smile. I mean, yesterday
Everybody wants that, but no.
it was
no.
pretty awesome yesterday. We had such a nice moment and a dance that was really surreal. Thank you for that
Yeah,
as
but
well.
let's not overstep the line of social boundaries, okay?
I mean, we did dance together
You're
naked.
ruining
I
a
think
really
we
good
cannot
moment. I've done a
be...
nice thing and you're going to ruin it, alright? Let's just leave it at that, okay?
Okay. He looks towards, gives a glance towards Zachriel for a second now. After a few hours that he's been with you guys, he understands what the situation is, and he kind of like, he kind of says, oh, I didn't mean any offense. I'm sorry. I hope I wasn't, this wasn't inappropriate, I saw you seemed a bit stern look yesterday, Mr. Zachriel, so hope it wasn't nothing to do with us.
No, it wasn't. Trust me. It wasn't.
I hope whatever dwells in your mind soon sorted. And anyway, now I'm talking too much again, and he talks towards you, Cedric, kind of like backing away, and shakes your hand, all of you again, Lorandir as well. And in Elven, he says to you, Lorandir, we put all our trust in our brothers, and thank you again. Kind of like does this Elven kind of a style goodbye gesture, whatever that is.
Well, in times of war, we are all brothers.
Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like handshake that you were talking about, actually. We already discussed that. That was an Elven thing. So each tribe has their own different, unique handshake that you kind of like get to learn.
Like, no, we do it the other way. Wait. No.
This is awkward. Shall we, Cedric?
3 minutes
Shall we
later,
go?
we finish the handshake.
Yeah.
This is what I'm telling you about with elves, man. You give them an inch, they want to take a mile. They're out of control.
What do you mean? We need
Anyway.
I'm talking to Zach.
Cool, yes. And you start making your way. So you have two options. You could do like them and take 3 days traveling at normal pace, so 2 days and a half, something like that. Or
I mean, I think we can go faster because we have the blessing, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
No, that went because we went into the library, right?
No,
but the blessing is outside.
yeah, you got it back. Yeah.
The protection of the shrine was what was stopping the library from happening. But the boom we still have while we are in the northern Westies.
Yeah, that's right. So I believe you have advantage on perception checks.
For the
Survival,
for the
yeah,
watch.
to do with the
And then
wash.
we can ignore we don't have
Difficult terrain in
Oh,
here.
okay.
difficult
So
terrain
then if
in the
you
northern
don't do
Wastes.
that, that's amazing. So then that changes things much faster then. So yeah, like Sacriel mentioned, let's just do again here. So it was 30 miles. So if you ignore the difficult terrain, give me 1 second.
It's a day and a half, 2 days maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be there for lunch.
Not today. For lunch in a couple of days, so tomorrow evening. Or
Yeah, here it is. Just because I'm a freak with days and time, I just have to do it. I should have checked it out before. Yeah, so you can do, if you travel at fast pace, it will be you'll have a bit of minus penalty to passive perception, but not to active checks. And you could be there actually in 1 day if you do that at fast pace. If you want to do normal pace, you could be there, like Martin mentioned, in a day and a half, roughly. So a day and a half will be 1 day because you can only travel 8 hours for that
Tomorrow
tour, and
afternoon
then
or something.
yeah, and the afternoon of the day after. Yeah. So
Should we just hoof it?
I think that if we do, then we're going to be at a disadvantage with what is it? If we
you got a minus
full out?
5 to passive perception, but you don't actually have minus to
Oh,
your
okay.
checks. Yeah, it's just like to your passive.
okay, but active, like if we wanted to make
If you want to make a check, you
Perception
do it
check,
normal.
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay, well,
Well, I guess
Yeah.
there are lives to save, so we should hurry.
yeah, probably go
That's
full on.
that's kind of what I'm thinking, especially if they're
Yeah.
getting experimented on.
Cisco,
Uh-huh. Yes.
I have from the first temple we went to, I have 2 war horses, the Phantom Steeds. Could we use those to travel quickly? Like if
I mean,
me
in
and
terms-
Zach doubled up on cost?
In terms of traveling speed, I think it's kind of thought out independently. It's kind of like a weird shit on D&D that actually you travel at the same speed on either way, you know, because the horses need to rest, even though they have a faster speed. I will say, if you want to do that, we can take off, maybe make a fate roll actually. Let's see how long. If you succeed, we'll take off 2 hours. If you fail, we'll take off 1.
For 2, no, it's not worth it then. It's not worth
I mean,
it
it's
just
a
for the sake of a
free
it's not
fate
worth
roll. I don't know. Up to you. Because they will travel like they travel
I'd rather-
faster, but 60
it. Yeah, I'd
miles per
rather
hour.
hold them. I hold on to them for something better then. If it's just take a couple of hours, it won't make that much difference.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Perfect. So, let's do our usual things, shall we?
Let's
So,
go.
as you remember, for each day we do 3 group survival checks,
Yep.
and you need to be more successes than failures. So we'll do a morning check.
Well, oh, we get advantage, don't we? Oh, thank
Afternoon.
God.
Yes, you do.
What did I? I did stealth anyway, so I picked the wrong thing.
So survival checks.
Yeah, please, survival checks. At advantage.
It's worse.
Okay.
I don't get +3, so technically it would have been.
You have
I don't
advantage,
get
no?
anything to. Yeah, but technically my advantage would be 7 if it was a stealth by accident. But if I get rid of the +3,
I mean, roll
that's a
again. You
4.
roll stealth. I'm happy. Roll again for the survival.
We've got group inspiration as well if you want.
11. That's good for me.
Would I be able to do guidance on him or not really?
This will be over like a period of time, unfortunately. So I
Okay.
think guidance will not really work. But sorry
11.
for that.
Terrible. I want to save the inspirations. We don't have many.
Ready? So okay. So here. So that will be. This is 2. Let's make sure.
Oh.
Might be higher. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, we get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Okay, that's amazing. So
I
the
got 11.
So the first one then, because you have 2, is a success on the morning check. So that's awesome. 1 pass. As you continue travel, kind of like passing through different terrain and jagged peaks of salty things and stuff like that. All of you are also aware that on very, very far away in the distance, you can see sparkly bits and kind of like signs that the wash might be approaching or might have been passing by here. But as you continue on your afternoon without any incidents, please go ahead and make another group survival checks again, please.
Oh, baby!
Nice. Fucking hell, Zag.
That's the best result I've ever had in survival.
You have advantage because the blessing, all of you.
Oh
Nice.
my god. The other one was a 4, so I'm thankful.
All right, amazing. All right, despite Zachriel not being the most kind of adept to kind of like traveling this terrain somehow, he seems a bit distracted. It makes sense after everything that, unbeknownst to you, and that kind of dream that he had and the vision that he hasn't actually shared or anything, and he seems a bit distracted. But you managed to kind of like overcome once more the second part of this check, and you realize on the distance that you have enough time to actually run away from the wash, as you see that some of the hills and kind of like places around you, not too close because you are running away from it, you see everything gets flooded within minutes, and then the level goes down again. You see creatures kind of like floating on the water, kind of being taken away by the flash floods as well. Make perception checks if you want.
Okay. 16.
16.
Oh, nice. Let's see what Mr. Richard looks good. Oh,
15.
Oh, nice. Fucking hell, everyone is on fire. So you get to see quite a bit. You don't get to see it all because there was a little bit more things to see here. But all of you see clearly what it seems to be some kind of sharks, mutated slightly. They are like glistening with an unusual pinkish kind of purpley skin, and they are like being taken against the wind by the flash, and you see that they are kind of like jumping out of the water and kind of like trying to make it back towards where the closer to through the rivulets. You see that there is like rivers that form almost immediately and are leading back towards where the sea, you will imagine, will be. Also you see some giant octopus and some kind of weird creature that looks like some kind of elf, but the half of his body seems to be like a mermaid kind of like fish thing, and he's got like a very kind of like a specialized body to be prepared for water and stuff like that. If you want to recognize what this creature is, you could do some arcana checks.
Okie dokie.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's
That's
bad for me.
basically half a fish
Like-
and half an elf that got cut
Yeah,
off, and they're
yeah.
actually dead.
Yeah,
These elves are fish perverts.
yeah. Fish perverts, yeah.
They look fishy to me.
Yeah. It's kind of like they're really creepy. They have like long kind of nails as well, and kind of like tentacles on the face, and weird kind of like appendices, like almost like fish-like features on them. But they also seem really pissed off as they're taking away. You see one of them throws like a harpoon, kind of like an anchor, hoping to kind of catch with close by, but he misses, like, and you hear them screaming as they are all taken by the flash flood that you just missed. Nice, congratulations. Just for fun and giggles, let's do the last check as you keep pushing through the days, and now you are getting to a place where they are called the Spires of Dawn, where you see like all these weird constructions around, like the natural terrain is like jagged, kind of unusual peaks. It looks like the Torcal de Antequera in Malaga. It's like a place that is very famous in there, and it's got like almost like menhirs and dolmens that just happen naturally because these rocks have been like moved and thrived around, and they just make these formations that are like thin, kind of like stalactites. Stalagmites is the one that come from the ground, so that kind of like
bottom.
Yeah, so that's the one comes from the bottom, and then the peaks are like pieces of like rock, just almost shouldn't be holding. It just feels unnatural. There is some kind of magic going on here, and in the distance you see quite far away what it seems to be some kind of construction closer to here, to the sea edges, and you kind of like crossing this part of the water that is quite dangerous as well. So go ahead and make your last survival check of the day.
At the moment, while I roll with advantage, it doesn't show up on roll 20. It's on D&D Beyond, but I got an 18.
Perfecto. That is good to
I've got a 5 with advantage.
Ooh. Okay, Mr. Lors 22. Okay,
22.
So yeah, and you said it was 18 Zachary, or something like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that is a success again. Once more, you managed to dodge some kind of like a patrol, a small patrol of flying draconians that you see kind of in the distance. They seem to be like 15 of them. And they are kind of like searching around and patrolling. They don't seem to be checking around the fortress. It's just checking overall, you know, like they seem to be hunting for, maybe they're hunting for food or things like that. I mean, as Lorandir experienced already, it's super hard to capture and kill animals here. And if they have like a large contingency of army kind of somewhere, they must be carrying food for sure. But you make it close to the fortress.
It seems we are definitely going in the right direction, and definitely got some patrols. So,
Sorry, Cisco, the patrol is coming out. Does it look like it's coming away or going towards the fortress?
The patrols are kind of like well gone. It will be more like you saw them kind of like flying around in between the fortress and kind of like the terrains where you are. So they are more like now going away from you. So they kind of passed you, but with your survival check, you spot them and had time to hide. You know, they didn't see you at all, but they seem to be flying. Make a survival check. Any of you who wants to try to figure out which direction you will be guessing they are going towards. Just based is also, this is not something that is 100% accurate because they could change direction, but just to get a general feel.
ooh, I'm rolling really good today for survival for once.
Okay, I will say that you aren't sure, La Cedric, but you Zachriel, based on the direction towards where they're going, you will think that they are very likely going towards this side. You know, they are kind of like going through these canyons and kind of like flying into them. And you, Lorandir, as well, will think, knowing with a little bit higher check, based on what you remember on the map and stuff like that, it could make sense that they could be going to Camp Carrion Clay or that kind of direction. Or
Right,
returning to
well-
it.
Looks like we might have some time, and hopefully they don't come back soon.
So out of game, you have two options here. You could, in terms of the day, you've traveled for 8 hours and now you are quite tired. So you could continue and kind of like have a look, explore around and stuff. But at some point, if you don't at least take a rest at some point, you might start making con saves. Potentially, maybe not.
Okay.
It depends what you do and how you do it.
Well, I think as we're nearby, we should at least just explore the area a bit before we go in towards the fortress. Do we agree?
I think resting is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna
Cool. Like,
have a peek and then take a rest, or you wanna just?
yeah, I think Zakril is definitely keen on
I
doing
mean,
that.
it's dark, I guess. So
Yeah, at this point already, yeah, it's kind of like a night time.
Cisco,
Mhm.
not to try and purposely fuck over my own team, but in the interest of being fair, would the moonlight bounce off my shiny, bright metal armor, seeing as how we're just in open plains?
I will say
we've been
because you
throwing dirt.
because
for the
there is no
whole time.
light kind of like that shines upon you. I mean, the moons and the stars due to the weather itself is kind of like not really shining as much as, you know, imagine you are kind of like in the northern wastes, like there is snow, there is rain, there is things like that. So I will say just for even though it's a very good point, thank you for that, Cash, but I think you guys are okay. However, do make a stealth checks if you want to have a look around and approach the place, being super quiet and...
Yeah. Oh! I'm going to chronal shift that result.
I am not going to go take a peek because my stealth is trash. So I will not
Oh,
go.
it's even worse. So that one. Chronal
Use an
shift.
inspiration. Use an inspiration.
Yeah, I will use this. I'll use a personal inspiration for this. Ooh, 17. Okay, that's much better. But I'll get rid of chronal shift on my inspo there.
All right, Coolios. And then we got a 24 from Lorandir. And what do we have from you? Actually, does your armor give you a disadvantage?
Give me disadvantage, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I won't do it. I'll stay back and let the guy scout.
All right, so how far back do you want to? Not to make an stealth check, you'll have to be like, let's say 100 feet away from them. So if something happens, it's gonna take you a couple of rounds in combat to get to them.
Okay.
Up to you though. It's not biggie.
I think oh, sorry, that was a question. That's
Sorry,
question
I'll
to
go with disadvantage. I'll go with him. I'll do it.
You don't have to. I'm not saying that, you know, that something will happen. I mean, but cool.
No, it's a solid point. I'll do it.
Cool. Alright, that's good. Another rolls are coming. Fucking poor. Luckily, it was a chrono sheet there.
I rolled a 19 and a fucking 3.
Alrighty. And
But
you got
I
a
will,
7.
can I use a personal inspiration?
Just before you do, this is a group skill check, you know? So I'm counting it, so it doesn't matter. I prefer you to keep it, you know, for when you... Now, at this point, you guys succeeded, because it doesn't seem to be a lot of activity going on, actually. Yeah, and you see that amidst the natural stone formations here on this northern wastes, you see a broken 100-foot spire that lays half buried, and you see this massive spire's base that, and a toppled pinnacle that will be easy miss, were it not for the excavation tents that seem to be surrounding them. And you see with your make a perception checks now, following that up to see what you see on these tents and stuff, assuming you are quite far, keeping the distance.
Not great. 11.
There's a 20.
Oh, nice.
I got 14.
Okay, 14 and an 11 for Zach. So I will say that you, La Cedric, and you as well, Lorandir, both of you notice that the tents outside and all this kind of place seems to be completely abandoned. Also, all of you with this will notice that the structure itself, the building that used to be there, is seen to be some kind of great lighthouse, but it's kind of been toppled in even probably through the cataclysm, and it feels like, yeah, it must have been amazing once upon a time. Make a history check if you want, as well, as you are kind of you don't see anyone. It seems fully abandoned, so there is no one keeping watch, there is no patrols, there is nothing like that.
How far away are we from this camp?
I will say, to be kind of like keeping an eye and stuff like that, you will be like probably like I said, 100 feet. 100 feet from it roughly, you know, and you're kind of like watching from this kind of like rocks and kind of like hidden away and keeping an eye. If you want to get closer, you could.
No.
Ooh, no.
All right, sounds good. So history checks, we got a 13, you got 22 here, and what did you get, Zach? Really, you did one.
My check was poor, so I didn't roll.
All right, no worries. So I will say that
I saw shit.
Yeah, I'll say that you only, La Cedric, as you examine kind of the ruins and trying to kind of try to tell things of it, you find that there is buried floors underneath it, and it kind of reveals that probably these rooms was probably a holy site of some sort, and there was some kind of beacon on the top that it was probably what is fallen now, and you will definitely see all that with your history, remembering all these kind of things. Just you might have got curious in your history and a geography lesson at some point, La Cedric, and it kind of makes sense based on the building.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
I'll explain to the group exactly what you told me. Is there
Also,
some sort of check I could make? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, just one last thing. With your 20 perception, Lorandir, I also missed as well. As you kind of like try to stay completely quiet and trying to hear, you actually see that that these tents kind of like were here. There is more tents. There is like a few tents that were outside that seem to be unsure where they belong to, which kind of, but then you also recognize that a little bit on the base of the spires remain. There is like a canvas and tents, and they have the black and red colors of the dragon army. Sorry, keep going, Cash.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. The tents that look abandoned or empty, do they look familiar to the tents we saw of the dragon army when they was outside Calamant?
The initial
We saw their
ones
state-
that seem abandoned seems
Okay.
to be much older. It feels more like they were some kind of like archaeology and kind of like something to do with this. It feels like the way the tents have been organized and how there is like tools, and you see like things that you will think that is likely that was some kind of a research team not related to the Dragon Army. And the tents abandoned now, and seeing that there is Lorandir saw there is another tents that seem to be from the Dragon Army, you could figure out maybe when the Dragon Army came here they took these people too that were there, the archaeologists, or who knows, you know.
Sure.
But you don't recognize you just recognize that they are some kind of like archaeologists or scientific style tents, the ones you see.
No, yeah, I was just trying to get a gauge on why they were empty and why there was no one there, but it's because they were taken.
Yeah.
That's fine.
If you want, you could get closer and figure it out.
No,
Okay.
If it seems abandoned, probably we'll chill. We'll chill about it before.
although, saying
Although-
that, playing devil's advocate, now might be a good time, because the 15 Draconians just left.
Okay.
This is empty, it's dark, it's quiet.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You going in,
Instead of waiting
boys?
for daytime, when there's going to be more activity, I'm guessing
Yeah.
there's going to be less people around, they're going to be sleeping, so they're going to have skeleton crew on watch. A lot of them just left.
That's a very good point. I'll second that.
That doesn't look like they could have come from here.
Say it again.
The flying draconians, does it look like they were flying draconians here before?
I will say no. More likely they seem to be like patrolling around in general, like quite high up. You see that if they were kind of coming from there, they would have probably kind of ascended. They would seem to be kind of just so high in the
Don't
sky.
listen to him, he's lying, he wants you to die, he's lying.
Don't listen. Trusted me was the worst thing you ever made. The biggest mistake you ever made.
Littlefinger, he's fucking Baelish.
Right. We go.
I've got some kind of a plan in mind.
Okay.
I could disguise us to look like Draconians and use Lorandir as our little elf boy prisoner. If we get caught.
Ooh, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good plan B. Yes.
I don't look like the other elves, though.
Shut up, elf boy. You're a prisoner. Stay in character, you punk.
I'm
Will
too
you-
well dressed.
You're a fucking peasant. Don't backchat me.
Before you go in towards what it seems to be some kind of like opening at some point that you could potentially enter. It's like a part of a ruins spire's foundation. There seems to be some kind of opening there. Otherwise, you could have a look around and investigate the tents and stuff like that if you want. Now that you are,
We'll do it on the
fully
way
getting
to
close.
that. Yeah, I think. We'll check the tents out and then we'll check out that entrance, I guess.
Okay, perfecto. So,
It's on the way.
Alrighty. So if you wanna do that, go ahead and spend a little bit of time exploring those tents. I will say you can either make investigation checks that is gonna take like a minute or a few minutes of you checking, or you can just spend 10 minutes and then you will find everything that is here.
Do we want to just get in and out as
Does it
quick
look
as
like
we
these
can?
have been like empty for a while, or these haven't been used for recently?
I
Okay.
think that's what we have to find
Or
out.
is it people that have just left?
All right. So now that you are much closer, you could do either investigation or history to determine that. And now that will tell you things as well.
I
As
will do
Lorandir kind of
investigation
looks
to that.
around and kind of try to determine how long these things have been abandoned. the others of you, if you want to do investigation, it will be more like also looking around as well and stuff. Amazing.
Yeah.
Coolios. Oh, wow.
I
Mm-hmm.
got a 17 on investigation.
Alrighty. So I will say that with your 17 on investigation, you will definitely, and Lorandir's 15 is not as successful, but in time, you kind of like, after a few minutes, roughly, you find 12 dirty shovels and in an
shovels.
yeah, an overturned wheelbarrow that seems to be useful at some point, probably to get soil and things like that from the ground upwards. There is 3 suits of leather armor wearing the Dragon Queen symbol.
Okay.
And you as well, Lorandir also determined that it seems to be abandoned for a while. Yeah, it's been at least a few months, probably.
Whoa. You've been here a long time?
Yes. Like 1 month
fuck.
or something like that. Or maybe 2 or 3. The check wasn't as full to get the exact amount.
It's been a while.
Yeah, a few months. Yeah.
Been a while.
Between 1 to 5 months, yeah, let's say.
Could I just grab a shovel just in case we need it? For any?
Sure. I mean, they are yours if you wanna take them.
No, why are you taking the shovel?
Just in case. Well, we don't. If the,
I
we
mean,
need
there's
to
an
do.
excavation. Maybe we'll have to, excavate
We're
something.
going to be disguised as draconian guards.
And
There's no
I
draconians here.
definitely need a shovel then.
Why?
Play the part. Plus, if we need to do some further excavating.
I mean, I
or
should have a
something.
shovel because I'm a slave. So, yeah.
I mean, these stuff has been left here for 5 months and no one's touched them.
But
I'm
something
just
to. Yes, 100%. But then the question is, why did they spend so much time here? What is here, or what's maybe not here anymore? If they
Something
found
in
what
that
they were
bell,
looking
probably.
for.
Or the experiments.
Well, maybe I think it's a good time to maybe have a look at this entrance and see where it goes. See what they were looking for. We need information, right?
Yeah.
We could hook it in to have a little look-see.
Also, just one last question. Passive perception, 16 or higher? Anyone? I think it's
Not for me. No
Well,
chance.
-5, no.
17.
Okay, so
Ooh.
you, Lorandir, as you are kind of looking around and trying to figure out how long this place has been abandoned, you notice something. You notice there is 2 types of clawed footprints on the camp. There is one that is roughly human size, that you will kind of seen footprints of draconians before, being smaller, and then you recognize as well another type of reptilian kind of footprints that are twice the size.
Oh god. I wonder if they got some of those beefy boys they had back at the fort we managed to take back.
The big explodey boys.
No, but they were still human size. These are
Yeah,
like
so
a-
the
Oh, do
human,
you know,
yeah,
remember the big one?
Yeah, the big one that you saw had like a different
Behemoth,
type
yeah.
of feet. It was like a very large human. This is like twice the size. So if this draconian was, so it will be in terms of D&D size, he will be, like huge rather than large.
Oh shit.
Can we do
Should I do a
check?
survival check to see if we recognise if we've come across it before or not really?
Yeah, or a nature check or something.
Give me 1 second. I will say, if you want, make an Arcana check. And if the DC is super high, I'll tell you right now, DC 25.
Natural 20.
Oh, DC 25, that's
I
it.
got a 6! It's just me.
That's
Someone
the other
clip
idea.
it. Someone clip it. I beat Lorandir. Someone clip it.
Oh, nice.
Well, in Arcana.
Wow. Arcana, yeah. And what did you get, if anything, Zachriel?
Doesn't matter. I got a natural
no,
20.
no.
Focus on me.
Wow.
Wow.
You are the worst.
I mean, we know each other. So I will say that you know yourself that these creatures are some kind of aberration. It seems to be some kind of mutated of some sort, draconians. Based on the feet, they seem to be amphibians, potentially. Make a fate roll.
So maybe this is like the experiments that they were doing.
Low. 16 low.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't encountered anything similar to this before in your travels or in your studies so far.
It's the experiments, I tell you.
I literally just said that 3 minutes ago.
Oh wow, yeah. I think maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
but now I said it, so everybody.
I'm better than you. Let me have a moment. Fuck off.
Right. Okay, you two. I'm going in the cave entrance.
Remember how this was meant to be a stealth mission? Lovendir and I are arguing now.
Yeah, you're arguing, and Zakiel just like starts walking towards the entrance, leaving you to it.
Wait. Before we leave the tent, should I do the disguise self thing?
Yeah, why not?
I will.
Play it safe.
Lovendir, I get to tie you up now.
No, you don't.
Shut up, elf boy. Get here. You're my prisoner now.
I will cast this guy's self, and it will look like I'm untied.
Oh,
Bitch,
okay.
why don't you just make yourself look like a draconian then? What the fuck?
Because you wanted a slave boy. I know what you wanted.
It's true, I do want you as my slave boy. Come here,
Yeah.
bitch.
So,
I will twin spell disguise self on Zach and me.
Isn't this guy's self though?
Yeah, but I can twin spell it, no?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah. Neither, because he's self.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
It's just for you.
Oh, do you know what? It actually works out. If you make yourself look like a draconian, Lovendir, Zach doesn't even speak draconian.
No, I
I
don't.
don't speak draconian either. Well,
Shut up, elf boy. Do what you're told.
I speak
can-
draconic. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll
I'll be a draconian.
Well, what I'll do for myself then, because if I can, I'll be the slave. Okay, for one, and
Yeah, you
I will also cast on myself right now, comprehend languages, so I can at least understand what you said. I don't speak it, but I can comprehend it, and I'll just nod and shake my head.
Okay.
And you can say my gun, well, I'm going to be a slave, so it doesn't matter. So anyway,
Cool.
I will cast gag on Zachary and pull out a gag from my pack and put it in his mouth.
Lovely. It feels familiar. Zach. No, I'm just joking. And as you kind of start making your way, you notice a few things. The ruins are not illuminated at all. You see this entrance, the ceiling seems to be very low, only around 10 feet high, something like that. So you will need to rely on your dark vision that I think only Lorandir has. Otherwise, you won't be able to see. There is no light sources at all. More things. Only you, Lorandir, make a perception check. Because you guys at this point are in darkness, but Lorandir can see things. And you, both of you, look now like you can understand this guy's self-amazing. Yeah, 17, you notice there is booted footprints of Dragon Army soldiers as well. And also some capchips, kind of footprints, wearing foot wrappings of some sorts. Then you see the massive, huge claws around as well, and draconian claws around as well. And as you check all the different paths, there is nothing that seems to be less or more walk. It seems to be there is mess and walks all around all the paths that you can see. However, I will give you a map. Ooh.
I mean,
Okay, so 1 second is. Where are you, little mappies? 1 second. What is this one? How is this one called? Oh yeah, here. Gotcha. So it's gonna be, to start, it's gonna be kind of dark. So I'll put you guys, I'll put one of you where you are meant to be, and that will reveal some kind of light. And you will be entering through places. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let me just do that. 1 second. Also as well, unless you don't want to be stealthy, give me another stealth check if you want to be stealthing around.
Could probably play it cool, right, and just walk casually.
no.
Why is
Oh.
it no light? Why is the map not illuminating when the token's going down? Come on. Okay, 1 second. I am on the right layer. Unusual. Sorry for this, Joe. Yeah, why is it not doing anything? Bitch. Let me check.
But the token, if the token's on, is it a case of?
Oh, you know why?
Is
There is no
the-
light. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so the tokens
Yeah, I
don't
was thinking
know
it was dynamic
who's
light
got that
on the
vision
tokens
of who
themselves.
doesn't. Yeah, give me just 1 second. Yeah, okay, I'll do this. Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah. So Lorandir will be illuminating the way. Can you guys see Lorandir's aura thingy? No, no one can see nothing.
I can see,
I can see
in the
my
top
name.
left. There's
Yeah,
names,
okay,
but I can't
perfect.
see anything. It's all blank.
Okay, yeah, I don't understand why. Why is it like this? Let me just try to point you guys here.
Give me a torch or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give you a torch. Okay. But even in the map, right, you guys see the illumination and your characters there, right, on the map, or not, even that?
The only thing
No.
I can see right now is La
I can only see the name of my character, nothing
Yeah,
else.
it's true, actually. Yeah, I see the names now there, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So, in the meantime, will anyone like to ignite any light sources? No, yeah?
Sorry, 2 minutes, guys. I'm just nipping to the loo quickly.
Yeah, no
Rowan
worries.
dear, light a fucking torch.
I don't need a torch.
Fuck you,
Hey,
dead anyway.
there we go. Can see stuff now.
Oh no. Go away, torch. Okay. Cool, yes. No, that's fine. This one needs to go though. Yeah, okay. So as you kind of enter, maybe let's take a quick bio break. Actually, I wouldn't mind going to the loo too.
Quick buy break?
Yeah, just 2 minutes. So
Just like a 2-minute one?
Yeah,
Cool.
we'll be right back. I'll just throw us in the intro, but we'll be there. Cool. And we are back. Thanks for holding on as we taking a little break. Now we are all here as our heroes decided to impersonate Draconians who has a captured hostage.
A guy.
A guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
The two Draconians enter a ruin holding a guy. His god seems to be like an imp kind of style with a really nice gag and stuff like that. And Coolius, any special preparation, Zachriel? How are you looking in terms of? Have you changed any of your appearance or anything like that apart from the comprehend?
No,
languages?
I'm currently gagged.
Alrighty, but then you just look like a gag Zachriel. Yeah, cool.
I'll like have some rope which is like very loosely tied, enough to make it look good. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of that I can easily just go if I needed to, but you know.
Okay, amazing.
I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That's a good touch. Pass without a
we're a
trace,
bit-
yeah? So I give you an extra
10, isn't it? Plus 10?
Yeah.
plus 10, yeah. Just a quick thing as well. Just let me just remember, get to this quickly. In terms of what you remember, let me just do it like this. Okay, so everyone can make a history check if you guys want to remember things about Draconians just now that you're impersonating them. Even you, Zachriel, even though you're not impersonating them, make it as well.
Yeah.
Cisco, before we move on as well, would I be able to twin spell protection from good and evil?
That will also be concentration, so then your other one will go, right?
The sky itself isn't concentration.
Oh, it's not, yeah?
It lasts for an hour.
Even the new, is that the new or the old? I can't remember actually.
The old one is not constitutional.
As well,
I
yeah,
think the
okay.
new is the same.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. So then I'm speaking out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both used 1 hour.
Oh, perfect. Cool. So then it's fine then. So you have this guy's self on yourself, and then you have your own this guy's self as well, Lauren did, also as a as a Draconian too. Okay, let's see those history checks. Just a quick second. All right, so 21. Oh, that's pretty good. 21 for you, Lorandir. What did you get? Okay, perfect. Oh, nice. Look at that. All right. So I will say that both of you remember when you encounter Draconians. Yeah, but you more. 100% sure. And you did actually fought different types of Draconian. And as you kind of like think or trying to recall the situations you were, as far as you remember, you never saw a Draconian with any kind of light, so you will assume that all of them had dark vision. So not having a light will be the right call.
Yeah.
So well thought out there. You are not 100% sure, but I guess your gag tells me this is like it's like saying something. Yeah. Cool.
Hey.
You make your way down in there. So as you start making your way down, you see as you enter this chamber, Lorandir lets you see. So I'm gonna give everyone disadvantage on perception checks actually, moving forward and things like that. But you see a ramp packed of clay that descends from the surface through a gap in the ancient stone wall. In there you see that emerging into a chamber thick with dust and old air, there is a dais atop a low kind of like atop a dais that is kind of low stands an altar carved with candle sconces that are not lit. There is some kind of shallow basin and some kind of like there is different To the south, you see a spiral stairways that wind downwards, and to the east, you see an arch that leads to another chamber. So you see an altar and all that. Then you see the wash basin. Then there is two different downstairs way or south way. Spiral stairs or to the east.
Just as a heads up.
Mhm.
Sorry, Cisco. Just a heads up. Protection from good and evil has been put on Lowendir and Zach.
Okay, perfect. It lasts for how long again? 1 minute?
10 minutes, I think.
Just check for us and let me know, so you have it easier, if that's okay. What do you guys do?
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, perfect. So I'll make a note, protection, keep all good. Yeah, 10 minutes. Lori and Zach. Cool. And you got the pass with a trace and everything. So what would you guys like to do?
Is there anything in this room other than it's like
There is some kind of
Is there
symbols
stairs?
on the altar.
like a shrine, like is it?
Yeah, it seems to be like some kind of altar, and there is some kind of shrine on the middle of it, and then there is like a scones that seem to be unlit, and they are like the way the scones are lit. Just looking at them, it seems like they will probably be magical. You don't see their normal scones. There is no flames. There is no kind of mark of fire anywhere.
Can we check the marks to see if this was
Sure. Okay, as you check around, you see once more, make a perception check. You yourself normal, the other two of you guys want to join at disadvantage. And I will move you a little bit deeper in the map as well, with your candle and all, as you kind of will be at this point here to check. There is taller on this, I'll take that one off.
Just move myself over to the torch.
Mr. Theo, oh, look at that nice art of Theo, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that it's like copper now because
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
touched by the acid, so now he's got an acid breath.
Nice.
Or acid light, I guess.
Good. Very cool, yes. As you kind of see marks around, you see the same. There is marks of different types and size all around the plate itself. There is like an inner room at the back that you will have to explore. With your perception checks, disadvantage for you, La Cedric and Zachary, because you don't have. Yes, Zachary is at the advantage. Is it yours at disadvantage? Yeah, you have 14.
Yeah, I'm on
disadvantage,
I've got 14.
Amazing. So I will say, just with the light of the moons and the stars, even though it's kind of low and stuff, you manage to see La Cedric that there is tracks and stuff like that all over the floor. Once more, similar scenarios going everywhere. And nothing really seems to kind of catch your eye, as it's hard to see. But you, Lorandi, realize that the altar seems to have a liquid. The basin on the altar seems to have a liquid on it. That it seems to be a red liquid.
Can I tell which god or which devil or which type of creature this is dedicated to?
Sure, you can make a religion check if you want as well.
I will describe it for the others so they can check if they
Sure.
want to.
I love that. You can
like
all make it.
A
Yeah.
face, like it's got rays coming out. It's I don't know what it is.
Okay, nice.
What check do you want to do?
It's like a table on top of a sun,
Mhm.
and then it's got like wavy lines around. And I describe what I see in the
Yeah.
image.
Yeah, I will. That was a good improvisation. Thank you for that. I will say that you, let's see, just checks as you make religion checks.
Oh,
Is that disadvantage again or no?
no, because I'm telling you what it
Yeah,
is.
it will be a straight roll because he's helping you with that.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right.
I'm going to use a personal inspiration on that.
I'll roll a religion as well, even though I'm like, "Roar!"
12.
Okay.
And 14 for Zachary. I got a 6. I'm like, it's the sun. Yes, it's totally like a sunny, but it's got like the
Praise
sea
the sun?
around. So it's
Mhm.
an underwater sun. I don't
Okay,
know.
perfect. So you will see as you kind of. Damn it! What is the symbol of this one? They're tricking me here. Okay. Oh yeah, here. Okay, this is the one. So to the right, Riorix, Shinari, and Syrian. So you will actually realize that this symbol, actually, as you see, you actually recognize it. It was the symbol that the companion of yours in the beginning, this dark elf, was worshipping, and you recognize this weird kind of flames-like symbol on there that you recognize being the god Syrian. With your religion check yourself, Zachriel, I will say Lazedric and Lorandir, you guys are not sure, but you will remember.
I look around for a plate to wash myself.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I remember what happened last time.
Oh, no. Good call, though. Yeah. As you kind
Maybe
of like.
here.
Yeah.
Use some water.
I mean, you can check the basin. There is a red liquid in it. You could make a nature check if you want to have a look and kind of approach it or something like that.
I don't know if I want to touch something. I think
I
maybe
mean, you don't need to.
I'll do like
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll do like a prayer to Syrian, like I'm sorry for being in your house. We're just checking things out. We don't mean any disrespect. Thank you.
All right. Go ahead and make let's say another religion check actually for that prayer to see how receptive the god is to the prayer. This is the symbol
10.
actually. Yeah, that you see there, just to remind you. Looks like I'll move the map a little. Yeah, that's it. That's bad. So that symbol there. Yeah, with a 10, you kind of like, I mean, it kind of makes sense. You kind of pray and you gather to yourself that your prayer has been heard, you know, but there is nothing remarkable happening around it. You see, as you kind of pray for a second, the water or whatever liquid is on the basin kind of like twirls for a second, and you see a tiny sparkle on it.
See that? The liquid sparkled.
You also recognize, I forgot to mention, Zachriel, that this god is the god of creativity and change. That's what you know about Syrian.
Maybe if we drink this, we'll become something else.
Go on then.
I don't know.
Make another religion check, Lorandir. As you kind of like keep that prayer going, you see that something else seems to be happening, and if you want it to continue, you could keep praying.
21.
Alrighty. So as you continue this prayer, you see like magical flame illuminates on these sconces that were there to kind of like
Shit, guys.
and you see the liquid inside the basin kind of like shines for a second, and you can feel an arcane magic to it. almost like the liquid itself has been blessed by your prayer. Divine magic, let's say. Actually, yeah. Sorry, arcane was the wrong. A divine magic. Yeah.
I look around to make sure that there's nobody looking at the light that we just created.
Make a perception check. All of you can do it because now the light is on.
Mm. Mm.
Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20 for you.
24.
24 and Sacriel 7.
Mm.
You don't see anything, La Cedric. Kind of like looking around now that the lights are illuminated, you can actually see that what it seems to be now illuminated, there is like a bedroom, dormitory of some kind there. The bed frames and straw mattresses cluttered this room, and there is pieces of ragged clothing. There seems to be more things in there, but you are unsure. And then, as you yourself, Lorandir, kind of open your senses, you hear like some, yeah, coming from the stairs up.
Oh, we have to go down.
You hear like
can I grab some of the liquid into like a bottle?
okay, yeah. As
I
you
have
kind
to
of
empty
Mhm.
potions that I
I
drank.
will say that, I mean, I like to use this rule in my games. A potion by kind of vial costs 1 gold piece. So don't imagine you guys will be breaking them unless you are under stress,
Yeah, no,
you know?
I usually keep them.
Yeah, so I will imagine you have one, you know, without having to empty anything.
We like to recycle, and we've been looking for a bottle bank.
Okay, amazing. And as you actually start doing that, Lorandir, the bottle absorbs all the liquid inside the basin, and it's nothing, and it's just the potion, and you see like a swirl of flame inside the potion, kind of like rotating on it.
Is it just one or is there more?
There is one. It just compresses itself into a potion of some sort.
Okay, let's go up downstairs.
Okay, and
It's
that's
coming from upstairs, right?
no. It's coming from downstairs. The way that is coming, that way you is the only way for you to go, or you can go out. You have like seconds to decide.
Can we hide here somewhere?
You will have time to do that. Let's do a stealth check to try to hide first, and a second stealth check to hide. So let's see how bad this is. And this will be individual on noise because there is light going, but hasn't been noise. So go ahead.
Stealth. Okay.
7.
Nice. So this will be the
Plus
first
10,
step.
right?
Yeah, that's right. You got a plus
So-
10, right?
so
Yeah, 17.
so
Yeah.
20.
17.
28 for me.
Okay.
37.
All of you kind of rush and kind of like try to hide. Do a second stealth check to not to make noise when you are crumbling on all these kind of places, like wooden kind of broken beds and stuff like that, where you
Okay.
are rushing towards completely stealthy, like one of you jumps like, and you make no sound as you
32.
Nice, 32, look at that. 23, 29, nice, amazing. Alrighty. So as you kind of like all of you hide in there, make a fair roll, actually, the three of you. Why not? Let's make it fun.
Hi.
Low.
Oh!
Math.
Wait, we're doing fate rolls?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Low.
Okay, nice.
Oh, Nilly was high, but low.
Okay, so who succeeded there, please?
Everyone.
Everyone. Fuck.
We all succeeded.
Nice, okay. So
We are
I would say you
invisible.
are the natural 20 super success. Martin, you, Lorandir, you do find as you are hiding underneath, you kind of lift a pile of clothes that you actually, La Cedric, kind of like find that it seems to be some kind of like elven clothing, based on the kind of like type of clothes. You knowing everything about fashion is kind of like a nice, not nice clothes from a novel or something like that. It seems to be some kind of like elven commoner clothing. You, Lorandir, find a blue
He instantly
pearl
touches.
underneath
It's
that
cheap.
clothing.
Get it away from me.
The blue pearl is worth 150 gold pieces, and you do recognize this blue pearl being the same ones that you've been paid from Iceburn with. And you yourself,
Must be here.
Zachriel, find 2 pair of manacles hidden underneath. So it's like a D&D kind of like a item. So you can add it from the normal thingies. They are the
Manacles? Sorry?
Yes, sir. Yes, manacles. You can use them to restrain a small or medium creature that has to be kind of like restrained and pinned. If it's during combat, it's much easier, but if the person is incapacitated, it's super easy to do so. And then there is a mechanics for it, and you have his points and all these different things to it, and you all hidden there. And as you are hidden, you all see and hear like this kind of like kind of unnatural kind of weird sounds, and you see a red kind of creature, elongated hands, kind of like his head is like a frog, the half of his body is like a draconian, he's got wings, he's got like all this kind of tadpole writhing on around his body, and you see this huge mouth with jagged teeth and kind of like hunch. His hands are so low that he's touching the floor, and his feet are kind of half compressed. And you've never seen this creature before, but it seems to be some kind of mutated draconian mixed with some kind of frog-like creature. Kind of looks towards the light and starts smelling the room, hearing, waiting to see if he finds or smells anything. All the 3 of you,
Nothing here.
hidden between the beds, kind of completely in silence, creaking. And that's what we're gonna leave it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I love you all.
Damn.
We will find out whether you've been spotted or not next week.
Lovely.
But yeah, thank you very much, my amazing friends and players. Donated Comrade, One Cash, Mr. Martin, the Sensational, and to all of you who watch us every week. Catch up for Tuesday and Wednesday games, otherwise we'll be here next Sunday for more adventures. Until then, stay magical. Good night. Take care and follow Cash and Creators of Comrade. Yep, bye.
Bye.
Bye.